I've been working 7 days of the week, 365 days. But it took me some time to realize how deeply people are invested in their miseries. They are so deeply invested. If you show them the best thing, they say no. But today, you don't have to knock on their door. You can just slip in. Huh? Hello? You don't have to knock on their doors. You slip into their pockets, which is closest thing to their heart is their phone. You can slip into that without their permission. On that day, I also inquired with some so-called experts in this internet affairs. I said, so many people are on the internet because I never get to browse, see this and that. Life never allows me such things. I said, what are they looking for? And very casually he said, Sadhguru, 70% of the data is pornography. I said, what? He said, yeah. I didn't believe that. I checked out with a few other people. They said, Sadhguru, something like that, Sadhguru, it's not too far, somewhere there. And then they tell me, some 2.5 million children are being sold on the internet. I said, what is this? When we get a technology that we can reach every human being, what we do is sell our children? What's the matter with us? Hello? You can't think anything below selling your children, isn't it? Hello? A human being cannot go any more, there's no further below bottom than this. So if we give you a great technology, you will sell your children on internet, maybe somebody else's children. I said that day, we got to go shamelessly on internet. People said, no, no, Sadhguru, it'll not look good, a guru going on the internet. I said, I don't care. We will go all out. Since then we've been out. Please, in whichever way you think I can help or you can help, let's make this happen because in our generation, this is our time on the planet. What we make out of this damn world is ours, whatever we make out of it. Hello? We should make something that if we look back and see, it looks good for us at least. Even if other people don't approve, at least in our minds and our hearts it must look good, isn't it, what we have done? Hello? All of you who are empowered with technology, you must make this happen one way or the other, huh? That when we turn back and look, we are not ashamed of what we have done. This is one thing every human being should do. It doesn't matter what nonsensical judgments other people make about you. You should not be ashamed of what you have done, isn't it? By your own standards, I'm saying. You don't have to go by my standards or somebody else's standards, but you should not be ashamed of what you have done. That much every human being must do, especially if you're empowered in some way. You must do that. Let's make it happen.
Beautiful. Without further ado, then I would love to transition into Q&A from the audience, and we can go from there. So, Emily, if you would like to hand out the mic, if you have a question that you think would serve the group, please raise your hand, and I will pick someone.
Oh. Leave it to them, I'll let them ask, no?
Yeah, they will.
Whoever wants.
Go. Yeah, Emily, please.
Are we up here? Cool. Hello. So on that note, a lot of us being internet people who spend a lot of time looking at screens, I've noticed that there tends to be this oscillation between feeling really good after doing like a morning practice or breath work, and then you go back on the screen and it's like, whew, you're back into the matrix, and it's this oscillation of being and doing, and you talk so much about being. So how can we bring that being into the doing as well?
Why should you think it's either or? Why is it either or? It's not so. It's happened because you're trying to be. Don't try to be. I'm asking, do you exist right now? 100%. You exist. So you're here. You don't try to be here, you're anyway here. All this has happened because of so many teachings and teachings all over the place. I'll tell you a secret. You know how to write? No, not like this. You know how to write. So you take a old, very ancient-looking parchment and write like that, whatever nonsense you want. And say you found it in your garden and you had it tested and it says it's 3,700 years old. Believe me, you're the Messiah. Because people have this fetish and problem. Anything that's from another time must be fantastic. Who the hell told you people who lived here 2,000, 5,000 years ago were smarter than you and me? I don't believe that. Hello? Is that so? Do you think so? No. So, these teachings and teachings have come. People have been saying, be in the moment. I think this arises, I don't know exactly where it arises, I think the capital must be Los Angeles. Be in the moment. I'm saying, please be somewhere else and show me. Can you be somewhere else right now? What they're telling you is, do not think about the past, do not think about the future. Or what they're telling you is, please forsake all the evolution that happened to you and once again become an earthworm. I'm not trying to insult the earthworm, it's very eco-friendly, which whole of California is trying to be. The problem is, it took millions of years to give you a brain of this capability. Now somebody is teaching you, do not think about the past, do not think about the future. If you're eating an apple, just eat the apple. God damn it, you can be bloody eating the apple and think about 10 different things at the same time. That is what this is geared for. Hello? So if you incapacitate yourself, you will be peaceful. Yes, of course, if you're dead, you will be peaceful, I know that. Peace right now is, first of all, a whole lot of people think peace is the ultimate goal of life. Even so-called spiritual teachers are going about saying peace of mind is the ultimate goal of life. Such people will only rest in peace. This happened to me. I was to speak in Tel Aviv. So I flew out of Atlanta. And because of some flight delays and stuff, I was to land in mid-morning and speak at 6:30 in the evening, but I landed at 6 o'clock in the evening. So I quickly changed in the airport and I'm rushing, because in these 38 years I have not been late to a single event. Somehow I will make it. So I quickly changed and left, but I'm famished. You know, I'm flying an American airline, there's nothing edible on the damn plane. So I have not eaten anything for nearly 20 hours plus. I'm very hungry, but what to do? My time is running out, so I ran to the place. And this doesn't happen to me too often. And the venue is a fine restaurant. Very nice people, they arranged a meeting in the restaurant. I thought, this cannot be any better. When you're so hungry, that's exactly where you want to go. Then people were already coming in and people were wishing me, and one person came and said, "Shalom." I asked him, what does it mean? He said, "This is the highest way of greeting." I said, "Well, that's your opinion, but what does it mean?" He said, No, this is the highest way of greeting." I said, "All right, what does the word mean?" He said, "It means peace." I said, "See, why would peace be the highest way of greeting unless you're born in Middle East? In South India, if somebody comes up to me in the morning and says, 'Peace,' I'll say, 'What's wrong with you, huh?' I'm saying whatever you deny yourself, it will slowly rise to heaven. Now people have become so barren. If you say love, they say divine love. If you say peace, they say divine peace. If you say bliss, they say divine bliss. These are all human things exported to heaven by miserable people. Hello? Are you capable of peace? Are you capable of love? Are you capable of joy? Hello? You're capable. Your problem is sustainability. You're not able to stay there, isn't it? You know many moments of peacefulness, joyfulness, ecstasy, everything you know, but you're not able to stay there. Then you must ask me that question, Sadhguru, I'm capable of peace, joy, love, but it's seasonal. Like the flowers, like the trees, I've also become seasonal, what to do? Then there is a solution for this, there is a process for that. But if you hang on to these kind of things, absurd things, when I say absurd, are you right now in this moment? Hello? Hello? No, I was thinking of New York City. So what? You're thinking of New York City in this moment only? Can you think in another moment, I'm asking? Your problem is you do not know the distinction between what is psychological drama and what is existentially true. That's all the problem is, isn't it? If drama picks up momentum, drama picks up momentum, you don't know what is real, what is psychological, what is social. You have a body, you have a mind, and there's a world around you. For convenience, I will call this BMW. Body, mind and the world. All these three things must run the way you want them. World, will it run 100% the way you want them? The world? No. So we try to make it as much as possible the way we want it. It'll never work 100%, but we keep trying and making it as much as possible. As you become more and more competent, you keep on taking the salami slices of the world and make it your way, your way, your way, as your influence grows. Yes or no? But still never the whole world. Because when you turn back and look, the people that you thought you transformed, they become something else again. This is the way of life. Body. Body has its own cycles. You have to cooperate with that. You cannot just rule it the way you want. You cannot, isn't it? You must follow its cycles, then it obeys you a little bit, then you can have it your way, but never 100% your way because it has its own cycle. You have to manage that machine as it works. When it's well managed, you can ride it well. Not well managed, it troubles you. Mind. This is a fluid. You can have it in any shape that you want. But right now, that is what is most out of control for most human beings. Yes or no? All of you in reasonable physical health, world is cooperating with you pretty well. But your mind not taking instructions. This is because you never understood the nature of what it is. You've gone by concepts and concepts. No, don't listen to anybody. You just need to pay attention. This is one of the worst things that modern education has done to humanity is, they made them believe their thought is more important than their attention. What nonsense you think has no meaning. Your thought and emotion is just the data that you have gathered from the societies in which you have lived, isn't it? Recycling of this data has become more important than attention. No, if you want to know life, you need attention. Very intense, keen, sustained attention. If your attention is keen enough and holds for long enough, there is no door in the universe that cannot open to you. Everything has to open to you. But instead of that, we are in recycling business. Same nonsense over and over and over again, making permutations and combinations of the same rot and think we are doing something new. Nothing new is happening. Nothing new can happen in your intellect because it functions with your data. Your phone, can something absolutely new happen in that? It functions within the data, isn't it? It may throw out so many possibilities, it looks like a whole world by itself. Similarly with your mind. So, one fundamental is to understand the nature of the mind and find out where the switches are. If you're willing to pay enough attention, I will teach you where the controls are. So you bought a big computer, fantastic it is, but you don't know where the keyboard is. You did like this, caveman technology, you know what'll come out on the screen? You need to do like this, carefully, touch screen. This is also like that. If you simply do like this, it'll go here, it'll do like that, it'll go there, huh? Right now sitting here, you can send your mind to space, isn't it?